Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel and share our videos with a couple of friends. We're trying to reach 500 subscriptions, and every subscription helps us out with that goal. This one is from WOR today. You guys heard of this film? Wolfman. Comes out this weekend, I believe. Julia Garner is starring in it. I've seen the trailer for it. Decent trailer, but also there was some controversy as well because I believe maybe it was Universal had a Halloween Horror Nights stand, and the Wolfman was there for promo, obviously, and his prosthetics were there, but it looked kind of cheap and chintzy, so people were kind of going in on that, like, man, we hope the Wolfman doesn't look like that in the film. But also on top of that, I know this film was in like production hell for a while, but it finally got made. And it's not that the budget is super bloated, but I guess it was just hard to put the film together. But with that background, let's read into what this article is stating for this film. Wolfman earns mixed reviews, carries a $25 million budget. Update, the embargo has lifted on Wolfman and reviews are decisively mixed. 49 on Metacritic and 58% on Rotten Tomatoes. Not the most positive. It's now time for Winnell to break away from IP filmmaking and give us something original. He can't just bury his talent like this. Earlier reported, Leigh Whannell's The Invisible Man, which had an ultra-low budget of $7 million, raked in close to $144 million at the box office in 2020. It became one of the great success stories of the decade and cemented Whannell as a go-to director for genre filmmaking. Here comes word that Whannell's latest Blumhouse horror cheapie, Wolfman, coming out on Friday, was made for only $25 million. Current projections have Wolfman earning a $20 million opening. As mentioned, reviews are still not out yet, but I would expect them to be decent enough. There's also barely any other competition for Wolfman this weekend, unless you believe SZA's directorial debut and R-rated Keke Palmer starring One of Them Days will be causing some waves. Let me go and check out Google and see if there's anything on Wolfman that we could actually speak on here. Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see what we got. All right, Norman Gidney, a monster movie that is light on monster and far too concerned with the allegory to be bothered with things like scares and suspense, much less a good look at the titular beast. 6 out of 10. He left that comment on January 15th, 2025 today. Dave Lee, a terrific take on the tried and tested werewolf genre, a refreshingly enjoyable twist on one of Universal's most enduring monsters, packed with frights, fantastic body horror, and heartfelt story. It's a great companion to Whannell's Invisible Man. 3.5 out of 5. Mike Massey, he gave this a 6 out of 10 as well. A satisfying supernatural slasher that never gets too ambitious or unwieldy, and thereby neatly accomplishes what it sets out to do. Dan Morrell, he left his review today, and it's a 6 out of 10 as well. Wolfman isn't a game changer, but it's a worthy addition into the werewolf canon. Let's read a bad review. This is a 5.9 out of 10 left today. Andy Crump from Paste Magazine. Whatever message Whannell means to communicate in Wolfman's gendered motifs, he jumbles. The movie's ideas are in conflict with each other. And he gave that one a rotten score. Dan Tabor, January 15th. No score, but he gave it a bad rating. The film itself attempts to look at generational trauma through the guise of a werewolf narrative, but it does so with the subtlety of a jackhammer. And so that kind of gives you the gist of the reviews that this film is getting. Probably a decent 5 out of 10. Probably something I'd stream, to be quite honest. I don't know if I'm going to pay the price and premium to watch Wolfman in theater. Like I said, it comes out this weekend. I do know the premiere got pushed back because of the LA wildfires. If you're going to watch this in theaters, ladies and gentlemen, please let me know what you think about this. I'll give it a fair shake. I want to hear what you think about it, though. So please comment down below what you think about this. Like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, share this video with a couple of friends and colleagues and let them know to subscribe to the channel as well and ring the bell for notifications. If I hear any more news regarding Wolfman, especially that box office, because I'm actually interested to see what the box office is with a budget so tame. This might be the lowest budget for a major release this year. I do know Neon is dropping a film relatively soon called Presence, and I think that's probably going to be a cheap budget as well. But Wolfman, for a film coming out of Universal, $25 million, I think that's going to be the lowest you see as far as budget. So I want to see how it does at the box office. But with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, be safe. It is Neff signing off.